El 7 de agosto de 2023, la policía de Spokane, Washington, respondió a una llamada urgente en el estacionamiento de un negocio local. Allí encontraron a Jaime Weathers tirado en el asfalto, con heridas gravísimas tras una salvaje golpiza. Fue trasladado de inmediato a un hospital cercano, pero debido a la gravedad de su estado, tuvo que ser llevado en helicóptero a un centro médico en Seattle. Mientras tanto, los agentes revisaban cámaras de seguridad de la zona para descubrir quién había atacado a este hombre sin hogar que atravesaba un momento difícil. Lo que hallaron fue impactante. El ataque había quedado registrado desde varios ángulos. En las imágenes se observaba con claridad a Jaime siendo golpeado con puños y con patinetas por dos jóvenes, Quinton Tyndale, de 18 años, y Justin Hllett, de 19. Ambos vivían en un refugio juvenil a tan solo una cuadra del lugar. Rápidamente fueron detenidos y llevados a interrogatorio. Lo que ocurrió después fue uno de los interrogatorios más absurdos y ridículos que la policía de Spokane haya enfrentado.
Want to have a seat there? I'll get you some tissues, anything to drink, water, dry soda. Alright, thank you. I will say, Detective will talk to you, but honesty usually goes a long ways, but it's between you and him. I'm gonna shut the door here, but you are being audio and recorded, I'm sure you can imagine. Tissues, I had some napkins. The extra Gatorade, just in case you want it. Any questions so far? Anything else I get you? No? Thank you. Okay. Any questions, just call or something. I'll be right here.
Are you guys gonna come talk to me or something?
I'm sorry, they took us to talk to someone else right now. He's in this other room over here.
Okay.
I can't think of our guy's name, but she's on it because we just arrested him. Involved in the same case, right? Okay, it should only be these been in there for about a half hour, so it should be soonish. I hope.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Hi there. Please grab one more chair. Your cue? Okay. Quentin's your name? I'm Detective Presto with the police department.
Okay.
You okay with everything here? Okay. You got something to drink?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, obviously, we're in the police station here, so this room is recorded on video and that, just make sure you're aware of that. There are some things that are going on I'd like to talk to you about. Because of the fact you're brought here in a police car, I'm required to read your rights to you. Just, part of policy and that kind of stuff. So basically what these states is that you have the right to remain silent and you say can will be used against you in court of law. How old are you? 18. Okay. You have the right to talk to an attorney this time and before answering any questions. You have the right to have your attorney present during the questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, you won't be appointed for without cost before any question is so desired. Do you understand these rights?
No, I don't actually said it was an assault, but I don't remember an assault.
Okay. Well, a lot of other people do, and it's all recorded on video as well. So, we've got a couple hurdles to overcome here. How can we help you remember? Because you seem like a pretty calm, reasonable person. And so it makes me think that something may have happened to change that. Did this happen for no reason at all?
No.
Okay.
I ever did anything that was obviously for a reason to do things like that, like anything myself or like significant other.
Yeah. You don't portray me as a person that would just do something for no reason. Can you tell me what the reason was?
This man was, he was at a bus stop close to the shelter, and there was there was an older female and a young female there in the same shelter as me, and they told me that he was doing that, and then, I seen him in front of Jack's, and Justin was next to him, and
How do you know it was him?
because everybody told me it was him. The two young females who were there told me it was him. Justin told me it was him. And then,
Did Justin see him?
yeah,
Saw him.
he said he did.
He said he did. Okay. And the other two females pointed him out specifically, saying.
Specifically.
Okay.
And then I started talking to him, and he said he was going to stab my girl. And my girl was standing right next to me. And he lunged towards my girl. I hit him with my board as defense, and he dropped. And as soon as he dropped, he just got knocked out. He wasn't bleeding. There was nothing. He just dropped because he was already high. Like, you could tell he had just done something. He was high. And I started walking away, and I looked back, and somebody else was on him and hitting him, and I told him to stop, and I just kept walking towards the shelter, and I went back to the shelter. That's my entire side of the story. That's everything that happened.
Okay. And Justin's your brother, right? Your street brother?
Yeah, he said that.
Well, that's what he said. He said you guys are brothers.
He's my friend. He's my really good friend. Like, we call him.
Want to answer my questions?
What question?
Well, just about what happened that night. The information that you know.
I'm giving the information I know.
Okay. So you're willing to talk to me? You don't. Okay.
I just want to get out here because I don't like cops, I don't like detectives, I've had a bad history with them.
Okay, that's understandable. Well, what can you tell me?
Well, one of our friends came over to tell us that there was some guy off by the bus stop with his pants halfway down. I told my brother,
Who's this?
I don't know his name.
Who's the friend that told you this?
Devin.
Devin? Okay. What does Devin look like?
I do not give descriptions very well.
Okay. So Devin came up to you?
Yes.
So where were you at?
I was at Yaz.
Yep.
Yaz, the young adult youth shelter.
Okay.
I was showing there. Devin came up and told us what was going on. I gave my friends a heads up, and after that, I don't know what happened.
What do you mean you gave your friends a heads up?
I gave one of my closest friends a heads up on what was happening. I went inside to do my own thing, and he disappeared.
Okay. What friend is this?
I keep giving him
What is that?
classified.
Classified. Okay. Okay, then what happened?
I don't know. I went in, charged my phone, charged my headphones I have on right now, and I went to bed.
Okay. Okay. And why is the information classified?
Because that's for me to know.
It's for you to know.
Yes.
Okay. Well, what happened?
I don't know.
Okay. Where that there's video up there, right?
Yes.
Okay. And that we reviewed that video?
I was chilling at Yaz.
Okay. Well, the problem is you can't be in two places at the same time, right?
I didn't have my shoes on at the time.
Didn't have your shoes on at the time? What does that mean?
I know you guys have evidence, and I know that there's video of it, and I didn't have my shoes on when I went to bed. Somebody could have put them on.
Somebody else put your shoes on?
Might have, I don't know.
The shoes you're wearing right now?
Yes.
Okay. The biggest problem is we've talked to several people already, and we've reviewed the video.
Okay.
And so we know what you're telling us isn't the truth.
I was chilling that guys, like I told you. I'm telling you the truth.
I don't disbelieve you, because we have video of you inside there, and we have your name on a roster. That's not being disputed at all.
Okay.
You understand that?
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what your part in this whole thing is, but I think we're kind of making a bigger deal of this than what you think.
He was outside of the bus stop. What don't you understand about that?
What's the problem with that?
With his pants off.
Okay.
Whacking his where people can see him.
Okay. Do you know where this bus stop was?
Yes, it's near the bank near Jack's.
Okay. Like right in front of the bank?
The bus stop next. He was
in the grass next to the bus stop?
Mm-hmm. And I know the house next to that bus stop has cameras. I have seen cameras all around the place.
Okay. And you saw him at the bus stop?
I didn't. Devin did.
Devin did? Okay. And Devin told you?
Yes.
Okay. But you understand that if the video is contradicting what you're saying,
you go with the video instead.
Exactly. What can we do to resolve this situation?
I'm not trying to go to jail.
Okay, I understand nobody wants to.
I didn't do anything.
But people get caught up in all sorts of situations. Things kind of get out of hand. You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously there was a reason behind why this happened. Otherwise it wouldn't have happened, right?
Yeah.
So, and we can't go back in time and undo stuff. All we can do is move forward. You know, sometimes when we make bad decisions, we'll make another bad decision, try and counteract that. And the problem is things get worse, and we make another bad decision to counteract those two bad decisions, and it gets worse. And
all I do is hang on my friends, chill, and relax. That's all I do.
I understand that.
My friends are like family.
I understand that. We need to get past this point. We need to start making good decisions.
That's
so
what
we
I'm
can
trying to
move.
do my whole life. Look where I'm at. You guys don't understand it. What it's like living on the streets.
Well, tell me about it.
Trying to get through life. It's a struggle. It's hard. People steal your shit every day. I recently got my backpack stolen. There's people down riverfront getting their shit stolen too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard about it. And I'm going to start looking into some stuff. But right now, we need to kind of focus on this situation. And we're not saying that you're a bad person, but you made a bad decision.
I didn't make no bad decisions.
This isn't going to go away by saying that you were just inside. You understand that?
Yeah.
It's not going to go away. We've already spoken to most people that were there. That's why we're at this point. That'll all be in the report.
I want to know who.
Okay. Well, I'd like to know who you told about the guy at the bus stop.
My brother Q.
Okay.
He went to go deal with it.
You pretty tight with your brother?
Yes. I'm really tight with my brother.
And you let him go out by himself to deal with it?
Not always.
How long have you known Q?
For about a year and a half now.
A year and a half?
Ever since I became homeless.
How'd that happen?
Biological family over.
Sorry to hear about that.
Moved out here just a little with them. Be over. That's why I'm at.
Now you got a street family. And living on the streets is hard.
It is.
You know, that guy was living on the streets too, right? He was making some bad decisions. Right?
No.
He was. It's not a good decision to do what he was doing. Right?
You just call
Okay.
him Bolly.
So,
Good.
so we're gonna need to get past this point though, you understand? And keep making bad decisions doesn't help you in the situation at all. You understand that?
Number 2's in custody.
Okay.
Here, jail.
Here.
Gardner. The person I was walking with, is that number 2?
I'm sorry, what?
The person I was walking with, are you talking about her?
Walking with today?
Yes.
No.
Justin, completamente acorralado, recurre a una de las excusas más absurdas que se hayan escuchado en una sala de interrogatorios. Asegura que todo podría explicarse si tuviera clones. Sí, clones. El detective apenas logra mantener la seriedad cuando Justin insiste en esa posibilidad, antes de reconocer la única verdad que ha dicho en horas. No quiero ir a la cárcel.
Judge or jury is that everybody's out to get you. Even your own family is throwing you under the bus. And you weren't there, even though you're on video. How do you explain all that?
I'm on video when I was at Jack's. That's my question.
You can't be in two places at the same time, right?
I don't know.
Okay, well, you can't. Can't be at two places at the same time.
Unless you make clones.
What's that?
Unless if you make clones of yourself. It's possible.
It's possible? Okay. Do you have a clone of yourself?
No.
Okay. So then that's out the window.
Mientras tanto, Quinton opta por un camino distinto. En su versión, intenta justificar la agresión alegando que Jaime amenazó a su novia y que se vio obligado a defenderla. Sin embargo, las cámaras no muestran nada de eso. Jaime jamás se acercó de forma agresiva, ni hizo gestos amenazantes, ni pronunció palabra alguna contra ellos. Lo que sí muestran los videos es que Justin fue quien dio el primer golpe, y segundos después, Quinton lo golpeó con su patineta.
So then what happened after you hit him? You hit him in the head?
He stumbled and I think he fell. And I just started walking away. And he looked back and somebody else was eating him. Someone was eating him. And I told him to stop. And we just kept walking.
How were they hitting him?
They were kicking him.
Kicking him?
Yeah.
Okay. And I sense a little hesitancy about this individual. Because you know who this individual is. Right? We've got it on video.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I hit him one time and he fell. And he had no blood, he had nothing. He just fell and he was getting back up. And I started walking because that's all I was trying to do. I wasn't trying to hurt somebody, I wasn't trying. danger, and I was just trying to get him out of my way and teach him a lesson. Like, I wasn't even trying. It just wasn't my responsibility to do that. It wasn't my job, and I shouldn't have done that. But I look back, it's just stomping on him, and I told him to stop. It wasn't like I didn't tell him to do that. I literally told him to stop, and I started walking, and I don't know if he stopped. I don't know when he stopped. I don't know when he started following me. I just went back to the shelter because I wasn't trying to do that. Like, I only wanted to hit him once. I didn't even want to hit him with my board. I was gonna hit him with my hands if I didn't even have my board in my hand. It was just instinct.
So how many times did you see Justin stomping him?
I don't know.
Like, more than once?
Yeah, more than once.
More than once? But you don't know how many times?
No, I just started walking because I didn't.
What part of the board did he get hit with?
And the wheels. So I didn't even know what to knock him down.
Okay, so the wheels
are just rubber.
Don't hurt as much if you get hit with that?
No, I've gotten hit in the face before. I wasn't trying. I was literally just trying to get out of my wings. I was just trying to go to sleep.
Just trying to go to sleep? Where were you at when they were telling you this?
Coming up to years, like before Jax, they were telling me over Chief Gary Park, because we were just sitting there and they're all cheating.
Okay.
I described the guy.
Good.
And then
so you were in Chief Gary Park and they told you about it, these two females?
Yeah, and Justin. I don't know who else was there, but there's a couple of people that could tell me about it.
Okay. So did you leave Chief Gary Park and go look for him?
No, I didn't even look for him at all. I just brushed it off. I'm like, well, let's. And I started walking towards the shelter. And on my way to the shelter, I see Justin. He's like, look at this guy. This is the guy who's up. And just started egging it on, I guess. Yeah. I stepped up to the guy and I asked him if he was on. And I guess I got on better problem. And then he started moving towards my curls and muttered something that sounded like and I hit him with my board.
Okay. And then what happened?
I went back to the shelter.
And Justin was stomping on him and you told him to stop?
Yeah.
Then what happened?
I literally told him to stop and then I had to turn around and start walking back towards the shelter. I skated back to the shelter. I didn't know when he stopped. I got back to the shelter and it was just me and my girl, she was asleep.
You're also on the cameras, right? Did you know that, or?
I didn't know that, but
okay.
Let's continue.
Okay. So, a lot of what you're saying totally matches up with the video, and a lot of what you're saying totally matches up with what other people are telling us. But not everything is matching up. Because like I said, there's audio on there as well, right?
Yeah.
What did you say to the guy?
I asked him if he was the one that was. I stopped. I asked him if he was the one who was acting like. And he said he like nodded and shook his head at first, and I kept asking him, and he just smiled at me and stared at me. And then he looked at my girl and he muttered something like, "I'm gonna stab you," and started moving towards my girl, and I just hit him, and I didn't mean to.
I'm listening.
Okay. How can we help you with your anger issues?
Get me counseling.
Okay.
Some therapy. I go to that shit every day.
You know that is a possibility?
I know I have state insurance, I don't have ID, I don't have a birth certificate, I don't even have social. I don't have nothing.
But there's lots of resources out there.
I've been trying to get those resources ever since I've been here.
Well, maybe this will prompt the courts to start taking action. Does that make sense? Justin?
I guess.
Okay.
I just don't want to go to jail.
Okay.
I can't.
So you didn't do the truck. Okay. If somebody else did? Okay. What did you do? Are we talking just something minor? Like what?
I kind of stepped on his head. I wasn't doing it hard, I was doing it like...
You stepped on his head lightly?
Cargos contra Justin y Quinton fueron elevados de asalto a asesinato en segundo grado. Finalmente, ambos terminaron aceptando su responsabilidad. En febrero de 2025, Quinton se declaró culpable a cambio de una sentencia de 10 años en prisión. En junio del mismo año, Justin hizo lo mismo, recibiendo la misma condena: 10 años tras las rejas y 3 años de libertad condicional. El caso de Jaime es un recordatorio brutal de cómo una noche de violencia sin sentido puede arrebatar una vida y destruir otras en el proceso. 2 adolescentes que buscaban parecer duros en la calle terminaron arruinando su futuro y dejando a una familia marcada para siempre por la pérdida.